In this video, we're going to review the content structure of STMath, and we'll look at the difference between what you'll see logged in as a teacher, as opposed to what your students will see. Gigi starts each session standing outside an objective cone. Well, actually, it's a conical frustum, but we'll let Gigi work that out later. Objectives are aligned to curriculum standards, and clicking on objectives will take you into games. In some cases, games are broken up into chunks called modules. Modules are used in STMath to encourage intrinsic motivation. If students see too many games that they have to complete, they may become overwhelmed and immediately discouraged. So we break the games up into modules. It's kind of like a marathon runner. I once heard someone talking about running the Boston Marathon. Beforehand, he memorized a certain point every few miles along the route like a street sign or a storefront. This helped him focus on completing one task at a time, and it made the idea of running 26 miles not so intimidating. Modules are broken down into games that are arranged sequentially to build understanding of the objective standards. Games contain levels. They kinda look like a staircase, and just like climbing stairs, levels usually start out easy, but they get more difficult the further you go along. Finally, students play puzzles within each level. These interactive problems allow students to progress through the software at their own pace, advancing to the next level only by mastering the previous one. Oh, and it's important you know that you'll see a different view when logged in as a teacher than your students will. Take a look at these graphics. Logged in as a teacher, you'll be able to see all the objectives, modules, games, and levels. Students start by playing one gray item, and they must complete a task before the next gray item pops up. In this case, the student is playing puzzles in level 1. The student will be given several puzzles in a level that must all be successfully solved. And when all the puzzles are solved, level 2 is available. The completed item turns green while the next item is gray. This is why we tell students to play the gray, because it's content they haven't started or they haven't completed. Here are a few more examples. This is what a teacher may see looking at modules, and this is what a student might see. A teacher's game screen, a student's game screen, what a teacher may see looking at levels, and what a student might see. To review, take a look at the content structure chart. The more familiar you are with this, the better you'll be able to assist students as they work their way through STMath.